weren't talking loud enough into it.
Okay. Insufficient Funds, Episode 4. We've had a lot happen. Took a little bit of a break.
Needed a mental break.
He needed a mental break with school and everything.
Yeah.
You graduated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With a master's.
Yeah, I did.
Master in something, probably.
Master of nothing, actually. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, graduated with a master's degree. That was fun. Glad to be done, though.
Yeah, you're done with school.
Yeah.
Took you, 24 years?
Yeah.
Give or take a few days.
Yeah, give or take a few days, yeah. Took me 24 years, yeah, but I'm done.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Do you want to do the hat thing first?
Yeah, we'll do the hat thing.
So last time
we did off camera.
Yeah, we did off camera. We drew an artist. We wrote down 10 artists apiece, put them in a hat, and then the person that you draw from the hat, you have to listen to their whole This Is playlist on Spotify.
Yeah.
So,
I got Cat Stevens.
Yeah, and then I drew Sturgill Simpson. So we listened to them. It took me a while to get through Sturgill's.
It took me a day to get through Cat Stevens.
It took me a while to get through Sturgill, but I tried to go with songs that I didn't know as well because I feel like a good bit of Sturgill songs already.
Well, the thing is with Cat Stevens, a lot of his stuff goes weird, and I was like,
See, I've never gone past like the greatest hits. So.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Well, what were your 5 favorite?
Of course,
songs?
I got Wild World.
It's a great one.
The Wind.
The Wind is so good.
The Morning Is Broken.
Morning Is Broken, classic.
Moon Shadow.
Yeah, Moon Shadow's good.
And then another Saturday Night.
Another Saturday Night.
It's a cover of another good song.
Huh?
That's a cover.
Is it?
It's a cover of Sam Cooke, and I love Sam Cooke.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, my top 5 songs for Sturgill were "Oh Sarah," "Breaker's Roar."
By the way, Sturgill is my favorite country singer of all time.
Oh, he's not mine, but he's good. But my top 5 were "Oh Sarah," "Breaker's Roar," "Sitting
Great
Here
song.
Without You," "Keep It Between the Lines," and then "Brace for Impact." "Brace for Impact"
They're
was so good.
freaking good.
That was
Surprised
really
you
good.
didn't choose talking about his son.
Oh, Pollywag or whatever.
Pollywog.
Yeah, that was good, but I picked a lot off that album because I think "Breaker's Roar" and
Did you just
Brace for
listen?
Impact.
Did you just listen to Cutting Grass?
No.
Which versions of those songs are
They
you
were
talking
the ones on the This Is playlist, which I think were actually.
about? Are they the originals or the?
I think there were a lot of the originals on there.
Okay.
Yeah. "Brace for Impact" was really good though.
Because he has a whole 2 albums that are just reiterations of his songs.
"Oh Sarah" was off of "Cutting Grass" Part 2.
That's a terrific song.
I think "Sitting Here Without You" might have been too. I can't remember, but
I can't think of the original. I can only think of the Cutting Grass.
I can't remember. But I do know that "Breaker's Roar" and "Brace for Impact" were, I think, on.
Brace for Impact. Is that off the?
That's off of "Sailor's Guide to Earth."
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it might have been on Sound and Fury because there's 2 songs on Sound and
No.
Fury that are good.
Nothing was off of Sound.
Oh, stop it!
Nothing off of Sound and Fury made it on my top 5.
It should have been.
But anyways, I guess we should probably draw.
Okay, I thought mine. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you got to
It's
draw.
dirty. When was the last time this hat was washed?
It's never been washed. Why would I wash it?
It's disgusting.
Look at the inside of that. Look at this.
I see it.
It's orange. It's beautiful.
It's orange with sweat and other things.
All right.
Right. There's in the national championship hat.
Please don't be something bad.
It might be.
Please don't be like something too hard or heavy. All right.
It just might be.
I'll open mine first, I guess. Oh, I grabbed 2 by accident. Put this one back in. I didn't see it.
Let's see what it was.
Did I dodge a bullet?
That's the one I wanted you to have.
I dodged a bullet.
No, it's not a bullet. No,
Oh.
you would like that one.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay, I'm not gonna enjoy this, but it could have been worse. Blink-182.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Oh, there's nothing bad.
There's nothing bad, but not my style. But I can listen to
The
Blink-182.
thing is, I would have hated this one at one point.
Who is it?
But here recently, I've kind
Is
of
it the Stones?
It's the Stones.
Oh,
I used to hate the Stones so much.
now
but
you gotta listen. And the thing that sucks though with the Stones especially is, it's the Stones. My favorite songs are not on the This Is playlist, but you know,
Good.
there's gonna be a lot of their new album on there. They came out with an album
Gosh.
earlier this year, so you're gonna have to listen to that whole album. It's all on there.
I may like it. Who knows?
You're not. I don't
Why?
like it. it's okay. I don't
We
care
have
for it that
different
much.
music tastes, so we should be okay.
I probably would like it if I listened to it, but anyways. All right, so I just cleared my throat.
You
into
go
the mic.
ahead and
Sorry
start
about
with your topics. You have a lot more.
that. Okay. Well, how about
Is this the ones?
yes?
Okay, good.
How about so the PGA Championship is this week,
Okay.
the second major of the year.
So you want to do a snake draft?
Yeah, you want to do a snake draft, and did you
You-
go first last, or did I go first last?
I say whoever wins goes first.
Okay, so
You
I'll go
won,
first.
so you go first.
Okay, and then you get 2 and 3, and then count
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay. So with my first pick,
Please don't do it, please.
got to be Scotty Scheffler. I mean, until Scotty Scheffler
it's the
loses,
easiest pick.
until Scotty Scheffler loses, he's gonna be
He's
first.
the easiest pick. Didn't he?
He took 2 weeks off.
Okay, because I know, like, didn't Rory win last
Yeah,
week?
Rory won last week, but
For the first time in forever.
But Scheffler, well, he actually won a couple weeks ago, but it was a team event. But
Doesn't count.
yes, Scheffler took a couple weeks off because his son was being born. That's the only reason he didn't
I
win.
wouldn't
But
have taken a week off.
yeah, well,
Is he good? All right, back to golf.
Yeah.
But okay, with the second pick, he did really well in the Masters, and and he's been changing a little bit. So I'm gonna go with DeChambeau.
that's a good pick.
I like DeChambeau.
Well, it's a good pick because it's a long course.
And he's grips it and rips it.
Well, and it's a long course. It fits his game well. I was hoping to get him actually in like the third round. I didn't think you'd take him so early, but okay.
No, he's a mad scientist.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go with McElroy.
Okay. Two long hitters.
Maybe he can go off last week and
Well, and his divorce.
keep it going. Is he getting divorced?
Yeah, he filed for divorce on Monday.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So
Shake
okay.
the whole weight off. Be free.
I was hoping to get DeChambeau. I knew I probably wouldn't get Rory. Okay, so with my second and third picks, I'm gonna go Koepka. Koepka's won 3 PGA championships in the past 6 years, something like that.
He's on my list.
So I'm gonna go Koepka, and then with my third pick, he hasn't been playing good lately, but I'm going Rahm. I think he's got
It's not
something.
bad.
He hasn't been playing great lately, and well, of course we've only seen him in the Masters really, but I think he's still got it. So
Yeah.
I'm going Rahm.
So I get 2 picks.
You get 2 picks. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jordan Spieth. He is my favorite golfer. He hasn't been playing hasn't been playing great, but I can't leave him off the board ever.
Okay.
And then probably Xander Schauffele.
Okay.
I like-
Schauffele, he was in contention last week.
So
Okay. With my, I guess, second or my fourth and fifth pick, I'm gonna go. Man, I feel like I'm looking at all live players right now, but they're kind of the most interesting. Some of them to me. I think I'm gonna go. Nobody just jumps off the screen to me that much. I think I'm gonna go Ricky Fowler. I can't not pick Ricky. Ricky's my boy. I'm gonna go Ricky Fowler, and then with my last pick, I'm gonna go Wyndham Clark, another long hitter. I think.
Another pick.
Yes, you have.
I have 1 pick.
You have 2, I think.
I don't. Maybe 6.
You have 1. Okay, so you have 1 pick. All right.
Who do I have?
You have
Spieth,
Spieth,
McElroy, Xander, and DeChambeau.
Xander, and DeChambeau.
I'm gonna go Max Homa.
That's a good pick. I like him.
I like. He always seems like he's hanging around somewhere.
Yeah, he is. So you've got
Spieth, McElroy, Max Homa, Bryson DeChambeau, and Xander Schauffele.
All right, and I've got Scotty, Rahm, Ricky, Koepka, and Wyndham Clark.
Yeah.
I think this is a more even draft than last time. Last time,
I was betting with my heart last time.
yeah, and that ultimately led you losing.
I mean, one of my guys wasn't.
Tiger, I think, was your best guy.
And are you mad about that?
No, but I was just saying.
I thought.
Okay. So how about here's a good question. Would you take $100,000 or your favorite sports team wins a championship?
Favorite sports team wins a championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Easy.
So basically for me, I figured the same for you. It comes down to Ole Miss football winning a national championship or $100,000.
Yeah.
I think I got to take the Ole Miss national championship.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's not easy.
It's
but
easy.
Okay, what about 200,000?
Now we gotta pump the brakes a little bit.
Okay, so 150.
No,
You're taking
I'm
the
taking
team.
the team.
All right, 200. You still taking Ole Miss winning
I'd
national
have to think
championship?
about it for a little
200,000.
I had to think about it.
250,000.
I have to think about it.
300,000.
I had to think about it.
400.
I want the money.
I was like, where do you draw the line at? Because
Probably 350.
150 might be where I draw the line.
But this year might be the only year this is our best bet and our best chance in a long.
This is our
time.
best shot since like the 60s, 70s.
Yeah, it's just we have a pretty good schedule. Only person I'm kind of worried about is Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They're always weird. And
Georgia.
then Georgia.
Well, I think with $150,000, man, I could do a lot. I could donate to the Grove Collective and not feel so bad about it. You know, I could
Drop a smooth 50.
20. Give them 20.
$20.
I'll give them 20K.
They got enough of them big boosters.
Yeah, I'll give them 20K, and then with the other 100,000, blow through it in a month. Yeah. So okay, that's interesting. I was wondering kind of what you'd think there. Okay. You want to do one of yours?
Do the favorite SpongeBob quote.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
I think my favorite SpongeBob quote. Mine's not necessarily a quote, but one of my favorite SpongeBob moments is is mayonnaise an instrument? An instrument? That's
is mayonnaise an instrument?
I mean, that's classic. There, that whole episode's classic.
Okay. I have a feeling the best quotes of the whole show come from Patrick.
Okay. Like,
you just said your favorite
right.
is mayonnaise an instrument. Mine would be, "Where's the leak, ma'am?" He gets, "Where's the leak?" Doodle Bob.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Oh god! And that whole episode of Doodle Bob is ridiculous. Oh no. See what else he does. Finland. Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like Patrick's kind of like Barney or Joey or something. Like, not the main character. He can't carry a show on his own.
Didn't they try that?
They did, I think, but I don't remember what happened with it. But and they tried a Joey show and that didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work.
So I feel like the comic relief can never carry a show
unless you're I mean, I think that's a whole different show, so it's not really a spin-off.
What is it?
Because what's the guy on Everybody Loves Raymond? His brother Robert. He had his own show, but I don't think it was him. But it was kind of like the same type of character.
I love Everyone Loves Raymond. That's a great show. It's one of my low-key favorite shows. Okay. What about? Okay, if you had to move to a different country. And housing wasn't an issue. Finances weren't an issue. Like, you could just go to whatever country and plug into just say the same situation you're in now, but in another country. What country would you move to?
That's a hard one for me. Because I have two dream countries I want to live in.
Okay.
Austria. It's gorgeous. Not a lot of people go there.
Okay.
Vienna. Come on now. Vienna, Austria.
Okay, Vienna waits for you.
Or Japan.
I knew Japan would be one of your two.
Japan's the dream.
You've made a fatal fall though, in your
What?
picking. You left
Switzerland
out.
Or something?
You left out Sweden.
Why? What's so great about Sweden?
Have you never seen the girls from Sweden?
Have you seen the girls from Austria?
No, I haven't.
That's right.
But I
Come
will.
back with
I will say, shout out Austria though. There's somebody from Austria that listens to my music, and they really like.
Shameless plug. He has an album out on Spotify.
Yeah, check it out. Link in bio.
I'll have to put link in bio.
Yeah,
now,
we'll have to put link in bio. But somebody from Austria streams hanging around a good bit. So shout out Austria. But I put Sweden. But Sweden, Austria.
No.
Same thing.
No. And if you put Switzerland, Austria, yeah, they're pretty close to each other.
Same thing.
Sweden's in the
PewDiePie.
up north.
Same thing. I don't
Even PewDiePie left Sweden. He's in Japan.
He's in Japan now. Spin. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. What about? Okay, would you step in the octagon with John Bones Jones for $25,000?
No.
You wouldn't?
No. Can you go for knockouts?
Can he go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 25,000. Yes.
It's basically if you are you willing to get knocked out for
pretty much.
$25,000?
Yeah, I would do it. Now, if it's no knockouts, just sitting there and have to go blow for blow.
Well, I mean, like, you have to attempt to fight. Like, if he hits you and knocks you out, that's one thing. But, like, if he chooses to just hit you in the ribs and kick you, that's, I mean, you're stepping in the octagon ready to fight.
I would just pass out from the pain.
I would just put my hands behind my back and take the.
You said you have to try.
Oh, that's true. You got to try. So $25,000. Are you getting in the octagon and attempting to fight John Jones?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, 15,000.
Yeah.
10.
Mm-hmm.
5.
That's a quick $5,000.
I mean, yeah, but you could possibly be concussed and have internal bleeding.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I'm getting in there for 25,000 personally.
You're made of glass, so you can't do that.
I think I would go 50, and I'd get in there and, because I mean, he could break your arm, break your leg.
Do I have time to train?
No.
Oh no.
No,
yeah,
it's just like a random
still do
Tuesday. You're getting in the octagon.
Oh yeah, I'd do it. I'd still do it.
Okay, so you're getting in the octagon with John Jones for 25,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about? Are you getting in the octagon with Khabib for $25,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not anybody I'm not getting an octagon with for $25,000.
Okay. All right.
You can put me in there with Chuck Liddell or
Nice, man.
what's the this guy died. This black guy died.
Oh, Kimbo Slice.
I'll get in there with Kimbo Slice.
See, I think I'd rather get in there with somebody who's just gonna like knock me out than somebody who's gonna try to submit me, like put me in pain.
I grew up getting submitted all the time.
Yeah, but
you didn't grow up with.
It's a different.
Hell.
It's a different thing.
I mean, it is, but still.
Okay, so you're getting in there for 25. This is kind of a similar thing. Okay, so what's the biggest animal you think that you could be locked in like a room with, and you're coming out on top?
Wolf.
You think you're beating a wolf in a fight?
Oh yeah.
You're high.
No, I'll beat him.
You think you're gonna beat a wolf in a fight? You're high. I put cow. I think I've got a better chance with a cow than a wolf.
Are we talking?
Not a bull, a cow, like a milk cow.
It's
bigger than a wolf.
That's easy. You can't choose a cow.
It's bigger than a wolf. I said biggest animal, not baddest animal.
Well, I could do a cow.
Well, yeah, but a wolf?
I could take a wolf down.
The confidence of this man.
I don't care.
What are you gonna do? Break its neck? Like a wolf?
Yeah.
We're not talking about a coyote. We're talking about a wolf.
A gray wolf. Yeah, I know.
Okay. I disagree, but I put cow. I think I'm taking.
I mean,
a cow.
yeah, a cow's easy.
I thought about like a manatee, but I think a cow's bigger.
See,
I said biggest.
Yeah, you're correct on that one, but I could take a cow down.
I'll ground that beef. What?
You gotta say pause after stuff like that.
No, I mean like ground and pound, baby.
You gotta say pause after that. You can't say stuff like that.
I don't. You're sick, man. Okay. What about? Okay, this is a good one. If you could see any artist, anywhere, anytime, who are you seeing?
Anytime in history?
Anytime in history, any venue in history, any person in history. Like, who are you seeing?
Thing is, here recently, I've been wanting to see Coldplay, like, in Rome.
Such a waste, though. 'Cause
It
you
is.
can see them now.
I know.
Like, that's a waste of such a good opportunity.
I'm trying to think of, like, artists that were super, like, good. Oh, Queen. Queen in Rome.
Queen in Rome. Okay.
Or, like, the O2 in England. Or Queen at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
See, I put the Beatles at the Sphere. Imagine, like, Sgt. Pepper's at the Sphere.
They're boring.
No.
I would think the Beatles wouldn't put on. Their music is good, but they wouldn't put a performance
but
on like Queen.
Imagine, like, you've got a point there, but imagine, like, Sgt. Pepper's at the Sphere.
Yeah, but
like, imagine Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds at the Sphere.
Or The Day in the Life.
Or, like,
was Benefit of Mr. Kite in the Sphere. That'd be kind of sweet.
I mean, like, imagine Yellow Submarine in the Sphere.
You said Sergeant Pepper's.
I know, but I'm now branching out.
Oh, you're just doing okay.
Like, I feel like
I don't like Yellow Submarine.
Well, just imagine at the Sphere though. It would be better at the Sphere. Imagine Octopus Garden at the Sphere.
But just imagine Freddie Mercury.
That would be good
at the Sphere.
I think he would be better somewhere other than the Sphere though. Like, I think he would be better at like an outdoor venue. I don't know. Just maybe it's just because of the Live Aid and like watching that.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to put him into things like that because you've never seen him.
But the easiest one for me was Elvis in Hawaii. Aloha from Hawaii, like.
Yeah, but you saw that on TV.
I know, but imagine seeing it in person.
Nah, Elvis doesn't do it. Like, I love Elvis, but he doesn't do it for me like that.
But that, like, live
you'd want to see Elvis in the comeback special.
The comeback special would have been cool, but like live from Hawaii, that like that would be so cool.
But you'd put him in the concert he was already at. I put somewhere where you never see him at.
Elvis at Red Rocks. Elvis at the Opry.
That'd be good.
Elvis at the Exit Inn.
The Exit Inn. Oh, gosh.
No, okay. I would do Elvis at Hawaii though. That would be fun.
Yeah. We'll do one of mine. Okay. Hypothetically, neither one of us would do this. Definitely not me. I don't see you ever doing this either. If one of us found out, this is a serious topic.
Oh.
It's not funny.
Okay.
If one of us found out the other was cheating on our significant other, would you tell their partner?
No.
You wouldn't tell? I would never do this. If I was cheating on my wife.
Oh, your wife?
I said a partner, anything. Girlfriend, wife. Would you tell that person?
Oh, man.
This is easy for me.
Like, it would depend on, one, the circumstances. Like, it would depend on circumstances. Like, if you've got a good wife who's, like, raising your kids, you've turned into, like, a deadbeat man, yes, I'm telling her 100%. But if it's, like, the other way around or something, and you're, like, pulling all the slack, she's not doing anything, like, and it was, like, a one-time thing.
I would handle it differently.
Like,
both those situations?
The situation would definitely depend on how, like, proactive I was with it, but I think ultimately if it was your wife, I'd have to.
Oh, if it was your wife, I'm immediately.
If it's your girlfriend, I'm not.
I'm dragging you by
your girlfriend.
I'm dragging you by your
ears. I ain't see a thing if it's just your girlfriend.
No.
But if it's your wife,
neither one of us would do it.
No.
But if it's your wife, if it's your girlfriend, I'm punching you.
If it's your girlfriend, I don't really care. If it's your wife, I'm gonna have to tell.
Okay, if it's your girlfriend, I'm punching you. If it's your wife, I'm dragging you by your ears, and you're gonna tell her yourself. And then after that, I'm gonna drag you by your ears to your mama, and you're gonna tell her what you did. But like you said, if she's not a good person, I'm still gonna be upset with you.
But
I'm gonna tell you to
tell her.
No,
yeah.
tell her. Tell her. But in the marriage, if it's that bad that you have to go with someone else, end it.
Yeah, because I feel like the situation definitely matters. But at the end of the day, your
that's
spouse
true.
is your spouse, and that's never the answer.
And it's very disrespectful. You gave a commitment to somebody.
Well, it's never the answer. If things are bad enough, like you said, there's other ways to go about it.
And I'm not one for get backs. Like, she cheated on you, you go cheat on her. No. If you cheat on you, you're done. Get out of my life.
Right.
Go away.
Right. I think that. But if it were your girlfriend, if she was like really nice, I'd probably tell you, hey man, you don't need to do that.
I'm gonna immediately tell you.
But like, if it's your wife, yeah, I'm gonna have to tell her though.
Yeah. Well,
that was a very serious question.
Hey,
that was very deep.
I don't mess around with cheating.
I'd never cheat on my wife though.
Ever.
No.
If it got to the point where I was that way, I would have a serious conversation with her before that even got to that point.
But me and my wife, we're not gonna ever have any problems. We're never gonna have problems.
We're moving past this.
All right. What's next?
Recently, I've been wanting to go to concerts a lot.
Okay.
Like, it's just what I want to do.
All right.
And it's kind of, I guess recently it's not so bad because we went and saw Morgan Wallen here. You know you're a weird person. You know that. But I've been wanting to go to concerts, and here recently it's gotten a little better because we saw Morgan Wallen not that far from here.
Yeah.
But in the past, and I look at concerts all the time, the closest concert that ever comes to us is Nashville.
Usually.
Worth seeing.
Yeah, usually.
There's some that come to Memphis.
But fewer and fewer by the year.
Yeah, fewer and fewer. And they're not coming to Tupelo.
No.
It's getting less and less. But I'm sick and tired of artists, especially country artists, never coming to the South. I mean, they only. I was looking at some concert tickets or the schedule of the tour dates.
Right.
Their only one is Nashville.
And then usually like.
And then we're priced out of them.
Yeah.
But people who live in Nashville that have moved in from other states,
or people that are coming from all the surrounding states that like Kentucky that don't get any, or like Alabama that don't get any.
Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky don't get anything.
Because like Arkansas, I feel like gets Little Rock. Little Rock gets
Georgia gets Atlanta.
Yeah, Georgia gets Atlanta. South Carolina usually just can go to.
They can go to
Atlanta
Charleston.
Or Charleston.
Charleston has a pretty good bit of
yeah, but
concerts.
I feel like Kentucky, Alabama, and Mississippi all use Nashville.
Yeah.
And then you got Tennessee. You know, Tennessee's a big state.
I mean, yeah.
That's true, and especially country artists. Like it doesn't like. I get there are country fans in like other parts of the country, but like when people just do a West Coast tour.
I mean, it's like you had the tribute to Jimmy Buffett. Where they did that at? They did the Hollywood Bowl in L.A.
Yeah, and he's Mississippi.
He's from Mississippi, and he spent most of his life in Florida. Why are you in California?
Yeah, and
I understand that's where everybody. It's easy to get everybody there, but
yeah, but that is kind of well. I find it annoying when somebody has like stops in Oregon and Washington State and Utah and all these places, and then nowhere to be seen anywhere around our area.
Yeah, it's like the music festivals are all on the eastern side of the country.
Yeah, but
I mean, of course, there's some around here. What's the one in Manchester, Tennessee? It's not Bonnaroo.
No, I'm not sure. Is it Bonnaroo?
It might be Bonnaroo.
Because Burning Man's the one out.
That's in
out in the desert. It may be Bonnaroo.
There's one, but it's like all these huge ticket artists are in these music festivals, like Austin, Texas. That's the closest one that has like a super good lineup.
Yeah, and then you have like Auburn Rodeo, but that's more of like a college vibe.
Yeah, not everybody wants to go to a college town and do that stuff.
Well, and like Memphis in May is no longer.
Well, they're doing another one.
They're doing another one?
I think it's called Bluff City something. I'm not sure what it is.
Bluff City Music Fest?
No. That's another music festival, but there's another one.
I don't know, but Memphis in May, Memphis is slowly deteriorating musically, though.
Beale Street's not what it was.
Beale Street's not what it. But like artists just aren't coming. Chris Stapleton still comes. Foo Fighters still come, but like I feel like less and less are coming to Memphis now.
It's almost not worth going to Memphis anyways.
Because you can go to Nashville.
Nashville.
You can go to Nashville and you can go like to Little Rock, and that's in between. Like Memphis.
Would you say Little Rock's bigger than Memphis?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd definitely say Little Rock's probably bigger than Memphis. I mean, Memphis is really not that big when you think about it. I feel like
isn't it the biggest city in Tennessee though?
No, Nashville's way bigger than Memphis.
Memphis used to be the biggest one.
Yeah, but now that things are not so centered around the river,
I have to look that up.
Nashville's definitely bigger than. I mean, think about the size of Broadway compared to Beale Street.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Memphis reaches out land wise.
Maybe land wise, but not population wise.
No, Memphis is definitely population declining.
Well, you got people moving out of Memphis, but anyways, not to crap on Memphis.
No, I mean I'm from Memphis and I love the city.
I was born in Memphis, but I'm not from Memphis.
I was born in north of Memphis, but I'm still.
I do not.
I rep it.
No, I do not.
You're from Mississippi.
I'm from Mississippi, but I was born in Memphis, and then went home an hour. Whenever they let us out. Okay. What about? Okay, this is a good one. How many shots do you think it would take?
A lot.
For you to make a hole-in-one from 130 yards out?
A lot.
So you're at 130 yards. and you've got just an unlimited
what
stack
am I
of balls.
using? What club am I using?
I would be using, depending on the conditions, I'm probably using a pitching wedge. And then when I get tired, I might easy swing a 9, but I'm starting with a pitching wedge for 130.
It'd probably take me quite a long time.
I think,
unless you just got lucky and just
see, like, it would be one of those things that there would be a max amount of balls that I'm going to be hitting in a day, and then I'm just going to have to go to sleep and wake back up. Fresh.
You can't do that.
Oh, so you're standing there till okay, continuous?
Jersey jury style.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, if we're doing it that way, I'm going to get tired. I'm going to get worn out. It's going to take longer. But I realistically think you give me 1,000 balls, I'm getting it in there.
I mean, unless I'm saying it's going to take a long. There's almost no way to even be sure of how many it's going to take.
I've come close once to hitting a hole in one, and it was with a 6-iron. And it landed about 2 feet from the hole. So with a pitching wedge, oh yeah, I think 1,000. I could make a hole in one from 130 yards out.
I'm thinking probably 1,000 too, but unless I just got lucky.
See, that's the thing. Like, luck could be. I could see 500. I don't know. My irons are pretty consistent. If it were a longer iron, like a 7-iron or up, it'd be different. But a short iron, yeah, 1,000 for sure. 1,000, I think I could. I think I probably couldn't 500.
You know what we need to do, right?
Do it.
We actually do it. We have to find somewhere to do it.
Yeah.
Make our own. How far is your hole right here?
About 130 yards. About 130 yards. Yeah, that's why I chose 130 yards, because that's what I'm used to swinging.
Maybe if we get a certain subscriber amount, we
do a stream.
God, I can stream it.
Oh, we'd have to start really early. Gosh, that would take forever.
Forever. I've been thinking about stuff like that. If we ever get to that level.
Right. I think though 500. I think I could.
500. I would say within 1,000, I could do it.
Yeah, I'd have to have some food and liquid IVs though.
Sunscreen for me. I'd die out there.
Okay. What about Mount Rushmore of your favorite wrestlers of all time?
See, of my favorite wrestlers or wrestlers?
Your favorite wrestlers, yeah.
We're gonna do one at a time, or?
No, just do your four, and then
All right.
Give your Mount Rushmore. I'll give mine.
The Rock is on mine because I grew up when I had a little Nintendo Game Boy, and it had the Rock was on there. I loved it, and you just can't get much better than his smack talking.
He's pretty good. He was a good heel.
And Stone Cold's in there. He's
Stone Cold.
I know a guy who can do a very good Stone Cold.
I love the Stone Cold voice. And
then every time I heard his music come on, I got chills. And he's not gonna be on yours. A lot of people don't talk about him anymore. It's Rey Mysterio.
Oh, I thought you were about to go.
What?
You said a lot of people don't talk about him anymore. I thought you were about to go.
Oh, no. I'm not gonna.
Somebody else.
No.
It's like hot take.
No, Rey Mysterio. I love Rey Mysterio.
I like Rey Mysterio.
369 and
619.
619. What's 369? Oh, what's 369?
Tesla. Nikola Tesla. I don't know.
Anyways, my bad. And Dave Bautista.
I don't like Batista.
I love Batista.
I never messed with Batista.
Batista's my dude, and I love him as an actor too.
Where did my note go? Everything's gone. Well, I've lost my notes here. It just disappeared. But I think here they are. My top 4. My favorite wrestler of all time, Randy Orton. Love Randy.
Really,
Orton.
I'm surprised at that.
I love Randy Orton. He's my favorite of all time.
His and John Cena's. John Cena was almost on my list, but
Skinhead 09 Randy Orton, man.
Him and John Cena's beef for that little segment was awesome.
Yeah, Randy Orton, and I love him most when he's a heel, but like he's always kind of he's the Viper.
He's cool.
Randy Orton's my number 1. Then my number 2 is Zack Ryder. Love Zack Ryder.
Really? That's a weird one.
Well, I love Zack Ryder. He's killing it in the Indies right now. Matt Cardona.
You're a bigger. I like wrestling. I didn't watch it for a long time. I always kind of kept up with it, but you're a way bigger wrestling fan than I am.
Yeah. Number 3, Jeff Hardy. I love Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy. I watched him a lot in Impact and in WWE. And then my 4th one, Dolph Ziggler. I loved Dolph Ziggler. That dude was so cocky. I loved it. I liked a good heel, and so I liked Dolph Ziggler. Mark Henry almost made my list. The Hall of Pain, Mark Henry.
Mark Henry was cool.
I had a Mark Henry shirt as a kid. I loved Mark Henry. So yeah, that's my Mount Rushmore.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like my Raymond. I like mine. I'm gonna have 2 that are just.
Well, yours are all good, and I like them all, but I don't like Batista. I thought he was.
Love Batista.
He was not good on the mic. I didn't like him. He's like a Goldberg type for me.
I don't care for Goldberg.
No, I don't care for those big guys like that. I like the guy.
Even
I like the guys that were like float around a lot. You know,
Rey Mysterio,
Sin Cara.
Yeah. That's my boy. But yeah, the Hardys were
the Hardy
high
Boys.
flying.
They were freaking cool.
They have probably one of the top 10 intros.
Jeff Hardy was cool. He still is, but he's old. But he was cool back in the day. I made the arm socks.
I remember.
Yeah. I'm a little older. I was a little older than I would like to admit at that point. I was probably like 12.
Oh, that's not. No.
But yeah, I made them and used to take the pictures.
You still have
like
them, don't you?
Probably somewhere. If I didn't throw them out, or if Mom didn't throw them out.
Yeah, I would say your mom threw them out.
Okay, you want to go?
I'm gonna steal one of yours because I really want to talk about it.
Okay.
Will Ferrell movies.
All right, so
we're doing favorite Will Ferrell movies. I have 2 that are my favorites.
You want to do like a draft of top 3?
We'll do 3, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like 3's manageable.
It's because things are we both have our favorite.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
Okay, you go ahead.
Step Brothers. I have to take it.
Step Brothers has got to go. 1. Step Brothers is the best one. I think I'm gonna piggyback. Man, do I really want to give you the 2 big?
One of my drafts is not going to be the one you pick. You've never seen it. I know you haven't. I've talked about it before. You've never seen this Will Ferrell movie.
You took Step Brothers. Do I really want to give you Talladega Nights and Step Brothers together? Okay, I'm gonna take Talladega Nights. I can't give you both of those.
All right.
And then with my second, I get the second pick too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Anchorman with the second.
All right, I wasn't gonna take Anchorman. I was gonna take since I can say it now. I was gonna take Anchorman 2. I think I like Anchorman 2 more than.
It's really funny.
It's probably one of the sequels that. I'm blind.
That's such a good movie.
But with my last pick, it's not. It's a comedy, but it's not like his dumb stuff. You've never seen it. It's Stranger Than Fiction.
I thought you were gonna say Kicking and Screaming or something.
It is. It's a weird. He's a IRS. He's an IRS agent.
I've heard about it.
And this author is writing a book, and she's writing his life, and his life. He has a narrating back of his head.
I've heard about that.
And
before.
all her books end with She has a bunch of books. All her books end with the character dying. So, and she figures out that this person's real, and she goes through the whole thing of where should she end the book?
Who's writing the book?
Emma Thompson.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I remember.
It's a great.
I remember
it's so good
about it. Okay, well, with my
There's only 3 movies.
Huh?
Oh, you did 2. Okay. You
yeah,
got one more.
I did 2.
Okay, you got it.
With my last pick,
there's a bunch of movies that are on.
There's
the board.
a bunch of The Other Guys, great movie.
I like it more than I do, but I still like it.
Land of the Lost, great movie. That's so funny.
Danny McBride.
Oh, that's so funny. Kicking and Screaming's a good movie, but not anywhere near the top.
No, I've never seen it.
It's good.
But I figure I know what you're gonna pick though.
I'm going old school.
Old school. Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
I knew you were
Old
gonna pick.
school's so funny to me. I don't know. And he's not even the lead really in that.
No.
Going streaking in the quiet. That's so good. Yeah, I'm going old school with my. So I'll take Talladega Nights, Anchorman, and Old School. and then you'll take.
Yeah, Step Brothers, Anchorman 2, and Stranger Than Fiction.
Okay, that's pretty.
You need to watch that movie.
I feel like Stranger Than Fiction, kind of held you back a little bit. You could have gone Land of the Lost, but
yeah, but it's my personal favorite.
I maybe should have gone Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost is really funny.
Do you believe in love?
Gosh, I wrestled in high school JV. Gosh, it's so funny. And it's like I can understand why the Land of the Lost people hate it so much.
My mom hates that movie. She watched the show. She's like, this is dumb.
I can see where that could be a legitimate gripe, but it's so funny. It's so funny.
It's a great movie.
It makes no sense sometimes, but anyways. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's see. What about... Oh, this one was yours. Top 5 lyricists.
I think I got rid of that on accident. But I can pull something on top of my head.
Okay.
All right. Everyone's going to say Bob Dylan belongs in the top spot. He can get lost.
He doesn't belong in the top, but he belongs top 5.
I put him in the top 10 maybe. I'm so tired of Bob Dylan glazing.
Okay.
He's good, but he's not that good.
Okay.
But Carole King is in the top 5.
Okay. I respect that.
Don McLean's in the top 5.
Yeah.
John Lennon. Shout out Victor.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you put Paul McCartney in your top 5?
If you put John Lennon,
I'd have to put both of them in.
If you put John Lennon, I think you got to put Paul McCartney. If you're going that route.
That's what, 4?
That's 4.
5, Paul Simon.
Paul Simon.
People
I thought about Paul Simon.
People forget about Paul Simon. I saw a video today. People, then the top 10 lyricists or songwriters. Chuck Berry was in the top 5. Get lost.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not even going to mention it. It's one of the dumbest songs I've ever heard in my life.
What?
My Ding-a-ling by Chuck Berry. Get out of here.
I like that top 5. Straight off the dome like that though. That was pretty
I
good.
didn't start off the dome piece.
Yeah, I like that. Well, I have Don McLean, obviously.
He's super underrated. He's not on anyone's list, and it upsets me.
And he should be because he's that good. I've got Bob Dylan on mine. Then I've got country Bob Dylan, Evan Felker. Evan Felker. If you have any questions about his lyricism, listen to Cat in the Rain.
I forgot one.
Who?
I like my list, but there's one.
Listen to Cat in the Rain. Okay, and then with my 4th spot, I'm going Cat Stevens. Cat Stevens, it's dark. His lyrics are dark.
Here's the thing with Cat Stevens. He's got like 6 songs that I could say are good. And the rest of them just get...
See, like the stuff he was doing before he quit music, that's some dark stuff.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's good. Oh my gosh, yes, it's so good. Anyways, Cat Stevens 4, and then 5. I feel like is one of the most underrated lyricists of all time, Keith Richards.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of lists put Keith Richards and Mick Jagger.
They put them together, but they don't belong together. Keith Richards, man, Angie, such a well-written song. Oh, there's so many. Wild Horses. He wrote like pretty much all of their, not all of them, but the majority of their songs he wrote. Yeah. Keith Richards definitely belongs. And an honorable mention, I've got Chris Christopherson. Great lyricist.
He's a better lyricist than he is artist, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. But great lyricist.
But I have an honorable mention. 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
One is James Taylor. Love James Taylor.
I hate James Taylor.
He secretly loves him.
I hope James Taylor stubs his toe today on his...
That doesn't mean you secretly love his music. And you know it's good.
It's terrible.
I hear you singing James Taylor all the time. But, and then after that, it's Barry Gibb. Barry Gibb wrote so many good songs.
Yeah, Guilty with Barbra Streisand. Great song.
I hate Barbra Streisand.
That's a great song. That's a top 10 song of all time.
No, it's not. No, it is not anywhere
so
close
good.
And when you put it in the top 50.
Guilty is so good.
Barbra Streisand is the most overrated singer of all time.
You're high.
No.
I love Barbra Streisand.
She's awful.
How's she awful? Her music's so good.
I hate her voice.
Her voice is Evergreen by Barbra Streisand.
I heard it. Don't like it.
Oh, my gosh. Carole King was a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
She was a good pick. She could have easily made my top 5. I don't think John Lennon and Paul McCartney would quite make mine, but Carole King was a good pick. I mean,
some of the Beatles songs are just like crazy.
Yeah, like
But then they also have some real dumb ones too. But
La Di Da or whatever.
Obladi.
Like that does nothing.
You
for me.
shut your
That does
mouth.
nothing. Rocky Raccoon. Nothing.
It's a story.
George Harrison's a better songwriter than both of them, in
No.
my opinion.
Get out of here. Go away. Just because the name, the title is title character is weird doesn't mean that the whole song.
George Harrison wrote loops around both of them when All Things Must Pass.
Move on. You're gonna make me mad.
So, sometimes you make people mad when you're right.
No, because George Harrison, he's good. I put him in the top 15.
I'm not saying he's better than Paul McCartney and John Lennon as an artist, but as a songwriter,
yeah, he's not as good as them.
something. While my guitar gently weeps. I think that might be all we've got written down. Let's see. Yeah, hold on.
Who did I pull out of the hat? Oh, the Stones.
Yeah, you gotta listen to Stones. See, I'm trying to think if there's anything else on here. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. But we've got how long? We've got 47 minutes.
I guess we can cut it there.
All right.
This is the first one back in what?
A month or so. It's
Yeah,
been a while.
someone's been going through graduate school, graduating, and
Yeah.
amongst other things. Hopefully we can get back on track.
I'm always on track.
Yeah, on another track.
That's a George Harrison. My sweet Lord, give me love.
My sweet Lord, talking about garbage.
Still a well written song.
Half the song is him saying a God's name. That's it.
It's a good song.
It's like he's like you got my sweet Lord. Like half the song is.
It's a good song.
Come on, Hare Krishna. Like, come on now.
I'm not familiar with his work, but
Yeah.
I do know George.
Don't give me that crap. There's a good lyricist. Half the song is 2 words.
Okay.
I gotcha. But we're gonna cut it there.
Hold on. I've got a
Hold on.
rant. I've got a rant before we cut it. I've got a rant.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, everyone, buckle up.
Yeah, buckle up because it's about to get rocky. So,
Raccoon.
can we talk about how Christine McVie
Okay.
is the most underrated? Let me just start over. Christine McVie is the member of Fleetwood Mac
Yeah.
that kept that band going and
Mhm.
got
She's the
little
cornerstone.
to none recognition.
She's a cornerstone.
She is the centerpiece.
Mhm.
She should have been. Christine McVie is the best vocalist in Fleetwood Mac. Christine McVie is better than Stevie Nicks.
I can hear the typing now.
Lindsey Buckingham, we're going to pull him out for a second because as an artist, Lindsey Buckingham's the best of the band.
Yeah.
But if you rank the Fleetwood Mac
Sing-
members, it should go Lindsey Buckingham, Christine McVie, Stevie Nicks, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie. And that's the only correct order. If you disagree, you're wrong.
Thing is, I can agree with that because I enjoy the songs that Christine McVie sings on way more than, well, not way more, but I enjoy them more than I do with anyone else singing.
See, like Landslide Rhiannon, Stevie Nicks is good. Don't get me wrong.
She's great.
Don't get me wrong. But Christine was the superior vocalist.
Can you hear me calling out your name?
You Make Love and Fun
Mm.
everywhere. Little Eyes.
Little Lies.
Oh, Little Eyes,
does it.
such a good song. Did I already say You Make Love and Fun?
Mm-hmm.
So many good songs. Songbird. Oh, there's so
Songbird's good.
so many.
Songbird by Fleetwood Mac's good, and Songbird
Say You Love
by
Me.
Oasis is good too.
Say You Love Me, so good. There's so many good Christine songs, and she just, I feel like everything's, oh, Stevie this. Christine. Rest in peace, Christine. She was the glue for Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
I miss her.
Then Lindsey Buckingham's number 2.
And I just know in my heart that there's so many Christine McVie girls out there. We all know about the Stevie Nicks girls, but I just know in my heart that there's some Christine girls out there, and we'll just leave it at that.
You went too far. You went too far with it. Oh, gosh.
Anyways, we can end it.
Yeah, please, we can stop it there. And that's the end of episode 4 of our podcast, and we'll see you guys next time. And of course, you drink. I don't know why you do that.
Do what?
A quart? Was it a quart or is it a pint? Quart. And it's probably room temperature as well.
It's extra pulp too.
I don't mind the pulp. But room temperature orange juice. All right, that's where we're ending it. See you guys.